everybody and get you out of the way.
I would say the percentage of bad truck drivers are higher than the percentage of bad cops.
Yeah.
Just because there's no real you just got to get a license to drive a truck, and then you're pushing routes that you're trying to make money. You're trying to make money to save your family. I think.
Truck driving, mother. But
anyway,
we're smoking the bed.
One of the problems
you gotta realize too, you 4-wheelers out here cause a bunch of attitudes.
Yes.
You can't see around the truck, and you're wondering why you can see you swerve around him, run up in front of him, slam on the brakes. And then you wonder why it runs over the top of you.
And it's a lot easier to become a cop nowadays, too. Don't forget that.
Really?
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's right. Shaquille O'Neal.
It's extremely... Kenny will tell you. How much easier is it to be a cop, Kenny, these days? You have a mic there. You can use that one.
I don't know about these days, but I know back in the day they lowered the standards like when I was trying to be... Not because I became a cop.
We understand.
It started, I think, already, Kenny.
Yeah, we'll play that in a second here. Thanks, James. I appreciate it.
Anyway, this is Gene again, but I'll let you guys go. Thank you.
All right.
Gene sounded like he had a dip of grizzly in his mouth.
What is that? Is that chewing tobacco?
Chewing tobacco, but the way he was talking, it just sounded like it. And right now, he's nodding in his truck. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, he's holding a cup up and just holding it close and drooling into it.
Someone saying in that video he's standing up by himself on the bumper.
Oh, is he? I didn't see
I don't know. All right.
Is he on the bumper? Let's look for that.
We're going to play the Bob Schieffer thing. Kenny just turned us on to this video.
Being a reporter is the adventure, getting to talk to the people who make the news, seeing things with your own eyes that other people see only through the eyes and lens of others. And I've always said the best training to be a reporter or anything else is to work the police beat, because every story you cover is the worst moment in someone's life. If you can learn to get the right information under those circumstances, you won't be fazed by the high and mighty, and certainly not by the on-the-make politicians and spin doctors. Which is why I want to add a paragraph or two to the rash of stories lately about cops gone wrong. This is not about them. This is about all the cops you don't read about. They deal much of the time with the dregs of our society, the schemers, murderers, those who prey on the weak. And most of the time, the police deal with them humanely and as they should. What we overlooked is just how difficult that can be sometimes. It's not easy to remain passive when a child beater looks you in the eye and tells you you have to understand the kid was keeping him awake. It takes a lot of professional training and strong character not to respond in anger. I know, because I spent my early years listening to some of these awful people. Sometimes I wanted to hit them myself. I didn't, but it helped me understand how hard it is to do a cop's job right. As hard as it is, the great majority of our cops still do just that.
Way to go, Bob Schieffer, because most of the media out there doesn't add that to the discussion.
Yeah.
Of course, there's some shitty things going on. We got a whole bunch of videos in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a couple months, whatever. But yeah, add that to the discussion, how hard the job is, and that most guys get it right. That's all I'm trying to say.
I don't like the example he gave.
About the kids?
Yeah, cops come over and rough you up. How'd those pants get around your ankles, Mr. Hoggus? He said gravity.
The look around the studio is what really is creepy about that.
I could see a little of your belly.
Oh, fuck.
Now it looks good.
Jesus Christ.
Take your shirt off.
No, I'm not taking my shirt off.
Fucking taking it off now.
Take it off. Take it off, dude.
Go ahead. It's all hairy. I wish you didn't have no hair. Big, giant,
You feel way better
baby
now?
body.
Fucking so much better. As soon as you brought it up, it's been driving me fucking nuts.
Do you have to like get a specific type of T-shirt, like really soft? Does that help? Or?
Well, the problem is I'm in between weight sizes right now. So all my XLs are fitting like baby doll tees. So all my XLs are driving me fucking nuts. I feel really good in V-neck, like polo V-neck XLs. They're kind of baggy, but I look like shit.
You should shave all that hair off. You'd be like a big baby.
I shave my underarms.
Yeah, all of it. Your beard hair.
Wait,
You should get cancer or something. All your hair will fall out.
Jesus.
Well, it's just for the hair to come out.
You only shave your underarms?
Yeah.
All that hair you got going on, that's the problem area?
I trim it up. I like to keep it tight.
Because you don't like feeling that sensation either.
And I'll tell you what else I shave is I shave like under my balls, like right here, this hair.
Yeah, of course.
Because it all knots up.
Yeah, I get that.
I understand
do
the
that.
tactile thing too, though. There's certain things that drive me nuts. The feeling of them is
A
crazy.
stiff T-shirt, I cannot fucking wear whatsoever.
Oh, I'll get back problems from wearing a shirt that is the skinny cut. You know, like I'll get back because I'll be trying to suck my stomach in, or so it won't touch. Oh, it fucking drives me nuts. I got a really good classic fit Banana Republic shirt that I wore last night that I fucking loved.
Right. You were telling me you're a big fan of Chuck because he's on the line.
I'm dying to meet Chuck.
You're dying to meet Chuck. All right. Bert Kreische in studio. Chuck.
Hey, that Bert does a good job on the radio, man, but it seems like to me the one common denominator in all these videos about these black people getting beat up, killed, all that, they all fucking resist. Put your fucking hand behind your back and go to jail and then deal with it. That's what's getting them fucked up. They think they just shouldn't be arrested. Oh, damn, you go to fucking jail, and then you plead your case.
I guess they would argue that they're so sick of being harassed, walking around their neighborhoods that it got to the point where they're not going to fucking resist and they're going to, fight the good fight.
Most of them motherfuckers, Opie, got records out the fucking ass. That guy that just died of that spinal shit, I heard last night on the radio, he had all kinds of shit. The fucking criminal, he didn't take his medicine. He got fucked up, whether he did it to himself or whatever. He should have took his medicine and gone to fucking jail. Now look what happened to him.
Oh, you can't, though. I don't know what this guy did or if they broke his neck, but you can't, again, unless he did it to himself, but you can't sever somebody's spine. I trust the cops, and I know that because if anybody, like that guy who shot that other guy in the back, like you're saying, well, the guy shouldn't have ran, which he shouldn't have.
No, now that's different.
But I mean, anybody who would shoot you in the back.
Right.
Anybody who would shoot you, you're acting like, well, if I did the right thing, he would have done the right thing. But if that guy is going to kill you for running away.
Right. I have, that video is fucking brutal.
I mean, that's an extreme example. But.
That is brutal. Most of these videos are brutal. I'm not going to lie to you, of course.
And black people say, if there wasn't a video of that, the cop would have spun it, and then the guy would have. That's what the black people are still mad about that one.
Chuck, you should go to Baltimore, and they're going to probably protest again today outside the police station, and you should get a megaphone and get on your soapbox and tell them how it is out there.
I ain't going to Baltimore in a goddamn truck, much less around talking shit about them people. That's fucking Baltimore, man. You better lock your fucking doors at a red light in Baltimore. That's a mean fucking place. Plus, I drive a truck too. You was talking about bad truck drivers.
Right.
There's bad people in every fucking job.
Of course.
It don't make a fuck what it is. But driving a truck, it ain't easy. But you got to take that road rage and put it in your back pocket, or you'll stay mad all fucking day. All day. And there's a whole lot more rules and regulations than there was 25 or 30 years ago. We got to piss all the time for drug tests. I mean, if you have an accident, you're going to piss right off the bat. You got to get a CDL. You got to have a health card.
This is legit, Opie. This is legit. This is legit.
Well, there's no regulation about you guys kissing our back bumpers, you son of a bitches.
I'm going to tell you right now. If you see somebody on your ass like that, you should pull over and write their fucking truck number down in their company. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I've got 42,000 pounds on this truck. And if somebody bowed up and I had to slam my brakes, it takes just about 3 football fields to stop.
Fuck.
Now, that's a lot.
How do you drive a truck knowing that, by the way?
Yeah.
How would you drive a truck knowing that?
You got to be careful,
I would
man.
be out of my mind, freaked out.
You can't fuck around. You got to pay attention. I've been driving a truck since I was 16 years old.
Right.
You've got to pay attention, and you learn something new every day. People just get over in front of it. They don't give a fuck, but they don't know that it takes that long to stop.
That's crazy. I'm getting the fuck out of the way starting today.
Well, I'm telling you, 44,000 pounds is a lot of weight. Before I would hit a car in the ass going that fast, I would take the side. I'd hit the ditch. I'd do something because you're going to fuck a car up. There ain't no way around it. That much weight, moving 70 miles an hour,
right.
You're going to fuck some shit up.
All right, well, I expect you on CNN tonight as you go to Baltimore to tell those people what they're doing wrong.
I ain't going to fucking Baltimore. That's an asshole.
It looks like where they filmed The Wire. Yeah. I've been watching some of this footage. I'm like, man, that looks like where they filmed The Wire.
I got to piss, dude.
Did you see 12 O'Clock Boys?
We used to pick a lot of freight up on the dock down there in Baltimore, and that's a mean place, man.
Right. All right.
They don't fuck around. Listen, I wanted to thank you about Vic and Ron Watts. They really treated me and my wife good.
Awesome.
I really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Chuck. I took your call because Bert Kreische is a fan of yours.
Yes.
Well, I
was going to rest you a little bit, but I don't know the next time Bert's going to be here, so I figured he would get to talk to you a little bit.
I ain't never heard of
Say a
this
little
fucker.
bit again.
Today, what's he do?
I'm a comedian.
You don't even know what Bert Kreische is? He's
Yeah.
a funny stand-up. He's got a podcast. He does crazy shit for the Travel Channel.
I tell you what, if he'll jump off them high buildings like that, he's got some big fucking balls. I won't jump off a 6-foot stepladder, much less a fucking big old building like that.
I broke my ribs jumping off a 6-foot step ladder.
Really?
Yeah, for Red Bull.
I don't like height at all. They tear my stomach up, man.
Would you do the jump from space, whatever the fuck they called
Felix
it?
Baumgartner?
Yeah.
No, he chickened out like 4 times. He got scared. He didn't want to do it. And you spin like crazy. You just go.
Well, we saw the video.
Yeah. So I couldn't do that. I'm fucking afraid it would dislocate my retina or
The thing
something.
about that freaked me the fuck out was when the doors open and then he had to scooch out to the edge, and I'm like, oh, what is he fucking thinking right now?
How about when his fucking mask fogged up? And they're like, okay, we need to get your mask, right? And they're going through all the things, and they were like, we're hoping because they couldn't talk to him for that second.
Right.
They're like, we're hoping this will go away, and if we don't hear from you, then you can either jump or not. And so it was like this moment of like, holy shit, what the fuck's going to happen? I couldn't do that.
Scooching out to the edge, that was what really, really got me. I'm like, wow. All right, Chuck, we're going to let you go, buddy.
Okay, man. Vic told me if I didn't come up there and see y'all, I was a puss.
Yeah, come on up. Just let us know. Give us a couple days notice. Notice.
I'm fixing to change jobs. As soon as I change jobs, I'm going to come up there. My wife wants to go around and see all that New York City bullshit, but I'll just come see y'all.
All right. Thanks,
all right,
Chuck.
man, Bert. Bert's doing a good job, man. I'm gonna keep the check on you.
Thank you, Chuck.
All right.
He sounds like...
Y'all have a good day.
All right.
He sounds like all of my wife's family.
Really?
All of them.
We're wrapping up. Jimmy just said he was going to pee his pants. There's a video that's kind of going viral of that. Do you think that's real?
What?
Did you see the chick peeing her pants on live TV yet?
No.
The reporter's talking to her about, I think, it might have been some kind of murder or shooting. I think Barstool Sports has it.
Oh, yeah, I saw this.
I didn't see it.
You think it's real?
Oh, I like these. This is that.
Right. Yeah, this lady. You go to Barstool Sports.
Now, all I heard was saying, help me. I got to pee. Oh,
She goes, I got to pee.
I'll be peeing myself. Do you know where he was shot at on his body? I think
real?
in the side right there. So he was shot on the arm in his leg, or arm in his stomach.
Watch the pants.
Oh, that's okay.
You'll see it. Watch this.
But
We'll put it on our Facebook. There it goes. See how
describe to people who don't know him.
See your pants getting
Oh my God!
I think his name was Mike. Okay, we'll be right.
It seems real.
Oh yeah, I shit my pants before I came in here.
What?
I was talking to Roland and I shit my pants.
For real?
Yeah.
It's actually a nicer reaction than most people have when talking about it.
You throw your underwear out?
I don't wear underwear.
It's fucking
I have tactile issues.
So okay, I got you. You got to be free balling.
Yeah. So I just had to clean. Just went in, take a shit. Pretend it never happened.
Well, where is it?
How much shit was in your pants?
No, I didn't like shat like crack. I just did like a little, like
squirts?
little one of these little. Like that.
Suck it back up real quick.
Yeah, you suck it back up real quick.
But still,
I do those often.
But it died at the back of your jeans.
Yeah, we were doing a reveal for Trip Flip in Wisconsin. We go to the world's biggest geode. And by the way, when I was a kid, I liked 3 things. I liked figurine horses, rocks, precious gems, and Speedos. Like, those are my things. And
Okay, so you're like big into chicks and stuff. That's
yeah, my dad's like, get him some knee pads too. So I'm so excited to go into this geode because geode gives you energies, and I'm got so excited. We're going down the stairs. I'm with my 2 travelers. We're filming me come down, and I totally shit my pants, like full blown. I had to like get new pants, shit my pants.
Oh, Jesus.
It happened in front of everyone. I went, I just shit my pants.
Why do you shit your pants so much?
I don't know, irritable bowel syndrome, something
You're
like
just very
that.
excitable in general.
Yeah, I get excited and.
Might want to look into your diet.
Oh, that's probably one of the things I should do. That's a good call.
What would cause you to doubt a cop's word?
In general?
Oh, yeah. It depends on what happened.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty vague. What would cause you to doubt a cop's word?
Well, is the guy on the line? Like, about what?
Yeah.
Ken in Chicago.
Yeah, this is Ken Steele. I'm in Chicago.
Hi, Ken.
And I'm just wondering, Greg, Jimmy, is there anything that any scenario that a cop could describe to you that would cause you to say, I don't know if you're telling the truth? Because this is not the first fantastical, killing of a black person or a death of a black person in police custody. I mean, like, we've had the story of what was that? I forget his name, but there's a brother that they say took a gun while he was handcuffed in the back seat and then shot himself in the head. And that they presented a scenario that I guess if you believe in fairy tales or Beetlejuice or the boogeyman.
Well, hold on. You're saying what would make me question a cop's word? I'll answer you. If the story doesn't add up.
And he winds up dead, and you guys are giving the cops the benefit of the doubt.
No, I didn't. Your problem is you talk too much and you don't listen. Because I didn't say it. I said I don't know what happened. I didn't say the cop is telling the truth and the guy's lying. I said, like Sam did, it looks like that guy is being dragged with his feet dragging to the van. So how is that not questioning the cop's word?
Yeah, we didn't give the cops the benefit of the doubt. My whole point was very easy. I think a lot of cops do the job properly. Yeah. I don't know if they did the job properly in that instance.
Yeah, but dude, I have no idea. How is that not? When I asked Sam, it looked like they're dragging the guy with his feet dragging. How is that not questioning the official story?
Right.
No. How is that not?
I mean, the sentiment. Okay, the sentiment that you guys are expressing that, hey, most of these cops are just giving the fair word. And all these stories that we're hearing time and time again, I wake up every day on my news feed, there's news story of black dudes getting killed.
Yeah, I know that, but you're just making these random things saying, why don't we question the cop's word? I just did on the last story, and now you're blowing past it because I'm calling you out on it.
Okay, all right. You know what? What I'm saying is this. I just heard you say, I believe the cops. And I
don't think any of us said that. We didn't say that.
Not about that instance. I don't know what happened in that instance.
We did not say that.
I don't know what happened in that instance.
I have no idea. I don't have enough. I don't have enough information.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we have. Oh, okay.
The last caller said 80% of the cops were dirty. We didn't agree with that statistic.
And you're talking about what Chuck said. I don't agree with what Chuck said either.
Kenny?
Okay.
That was his angle on it. What do you want from us?
But you just called up with a statement, and then something just happened, and you completely misclassified the way we talked about that story.
Well, I guess I must be mistaken. This is the first time I'm listening in quite some time. I don't know if anything has changed over there, but it seemed to me like I was listening. What's up?
Maybe you used to listen closer.
Yeah, we're not.
Maybe because I'm just hearing some things where we see another case that looks real fishy, and I'm hearing a lot of benefit of the doubt type speak.
But I just explained to you what I said, so you're not hearing things properly. You don't listen well.
Jimmy's not saying that, and I'm not saying that either. I honestly don't have enough info.
I'm saying it's a stretch to me that the guy broke his own neck in the thing. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I would.
The officials down there, they're like, look, give us a little time. We're still getting all the facts together. I know people demand an answer of what happened to this kid, but you got to allow us to do our police work, and it's going to take a little time, and then we will present. We will present what we know. That's all I know. That's all I know. It doesn't look good. Of course it doesn't look good. They're saying his spine was severed.
Kenny, you want to address this, man?
Well, I just want to give this caller a thought to ponder.
Okay. What's going on, Kenny?
Hello, sir. Are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening very closely.
Okay.
Well, not really.
There are those that think they know, and then there are cops.
Right.
Jesus.
Okay.
That was his version of dropping the mic, by the way.
Right. And you know what? You know what? I don't know what to make of these police officers that are, I mean, time and time again, they're demonstrating that they will kill over anything. They'll kill over, and then they'll cover it up, and then guys like you will get on the airwaves and continue.
But guys like me, let's break down why you're lying. You just said you haven't listened in a while, so you can't classify how we've been talking about police stories unless you're a liar. Then you say you guys are just...
Wait a second.
You just said you haven't listened in a while.
I don't know if anything... I noticed that there's a certain voice missing that used to shade these conversations. I don't know if the tinge of these
You're just lying. What are you doing?
Listen.
Are you going for a character? Like you're making it up as you go along, saying,
I'm not making anything up.
Of course you are. You're trying to be cute. You just said that we are defending the cops in this case and giving them excuses, and I'm saying I really don't know what happened.
I don't think any of us were defending the cops.
It looks like they're dragging that guy with a broken neck.
Right.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
So how is that backing up the official story?
I don't...
All right, Ken.
Why don't you just admit you made it up? You're not listening close enough. Can you just admit that?
Maybe I need to listen to you guys a little bit more closely.
Thank you.
Can I tell you this too, Ken? You know, we're all guilty of this. You see these videos on TV, and you just, because it's TV, I don't know, you feel like it's an epidemic, right? So
I don't know if I feel like it's an epidemic.
I think there are people out there that go, look at all that shit going wrong with cops, but you know, you got to keep it in perspective. If CNN, let's say, had videos and hundreds and thousands of videos of cops arresting someone properly, you would be bored shitless by the end of it.
That's a good point.
Right.
There would be no reason to put that on TV, but one that goes bad, you put it on TV, everyone's like, holy fuck, and of course it's a holy fuck type of moment, and then you start thinking to yourself, man, is this an epidemic?
You guys
is this happening all over the...
I gotta do a press.
Oh, okay.
So have fun.
Hey,
we're wrapping up anyway.
Great seeing you, Bert.
Jimmy's got his big epic special tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. I hope everyone tweets that.
We really do
tomorrow.
all have the same jackets.
Yes, he said, explained that earlier.
Yeah.
Ken, thank you, buddy. And we're just going to go...
Yeah, not a problem.
We're going to go round and round here, all right? You made your points, all right?
Wait a second.
All right. What?
This.
What?
All I'm saying is this. Yes, the media can color these incidences and make things look a certain way. But isn't it funny that whenever we have one of these big incidences, one of these big mistakes, then there's conveniently video of, somebody, oftentimes, a cop playing basketball with the local kids, or we just saw this video of a cop explaining why he let some dude with his hands in his pockets charge him, and we can all see, reasons why he would let this guy charge him or a pattern. But still, there's both sides of the argument being presented in these sensationalized videos. And I don't even think they're sensationalized. I think these are the few incidences that we catch on video that we can't just brush away when they're reported in the news.
I feel like the videos of the cops, like the one where he didn't shoot, that was pretty big the last few days, are so rare. And the reason, because they want to sensationalize everything, and in general, those videos are boring, and no one would give a fuck if they were on the news.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Ken? Because if you got pulled over by the cops, and just out of curiosity, would this energy you have now carry over into that interaction with the cop, or would you treat him with 100% respect?
Am I going to spit in a cop's face? Are you serious?
No. Hold on. Ken, I didn't say are you going to spit in a cop's face. I just asked this this energy you have, which is somewhat volatile. Would this carry over to that interaction, or would you submit and be 100% yes sir, no sir, yes sir, no sir?
Or what your first thought is, would you flee, let's say, run away?
Well, here's what I will say. When the cops approach me, they often have their gun, their hand on their gun.
That's what everybody
They do that to me, too. They've done that to me.
When you see a car that is pulled over and the one cop is sneaking up on the passenger side, he always has his hand on his weapon.
Look, so the energy
That's
is
not
already
a black-white thing.
The energy is already there. I don't need to bring any sort of energy to the room. In fact, whenever I'm interacting with the police, I try my best. To come out of the situation alive. So, I definitely do, conduct myself in a very civil manner. The energy of death of death being imminent, it's already there. I mean, they have a gun. So
that is a perspective, because I definitely don't feel like my interactions with cops ever are going to end up in my death. And I'm not picking one side or the other. I'm just letting you know I never believe my interaction with a cop will end up in me dying whatsoever. But I am also very different, and I've had them come with their hand on their gun. That's how they pull you over, because they don't know who you are at all.
Right.
They have to guess.
They're not going to assume.
They're not going to just assume, this guy's
that's going to go well.
I've been riding. Okay, wait a second. I was on campus. It is some perspective. I was on campus at Michigan State University. This was during my senior year. I was riding with my good friend, who is also a brother. And one time, I remember, the police pulled us over in the middle of the street and rushed out of their car. They dragged my friend out of the car. They started yelling his name, dragged my friend out of the car, and we didn't even know what was going on. I turned on my phone. I recorded this incident, and I had my friend on the line and everything like that. But at the same time, this situation, I mean, like, they pulled him out of the car, they put him in handcuffs, they had a gun in my face and everything like that. I was scared shitless.
Yeah.
And it turns out that was a situation, what they described as mistaken identity. Now, we were driving in a bucket. I mean, it was a very conspicuous-looking car or whatever. But you can, and I'll give the cops that excuse. We could have been some scary-looking black dudes. I don't know. But none of my friends none of my white friends can describe a situation like that.
Well, what you need to remember is, I don't believe. Everyone's on everyone's side. I don't believe that just because you're in a bucket and you're black, they have the right to pull you out of a car and hold you down. No one's believing that.
Oh my God, dude! It turned out, they held us down for maybe 45 minutes. It turned out to be a mistaken identity, but I've never had that situation happen to me when I'm, rolling with some of my white friends or something like that. I've never seen that happen to any of my white friends, but I was there and I've seen it. I've had guns pulled out on me over some real, very minor situations. I mean, put in my face. I don't want to go into them over the radio or anything like that, but these situations, I mean, fine, minor in possession of alcohol or something, very, very child.
Have you ever dealt drugs?
Teenager type situation.
Have you ever dealt drugs?
I mean, it's got to be said. It's got to be said. I mean, as a middle-aged white man, my experiences are certainly very different than living.
Very different.
Yeah. Living in a poor neighborhood, of course. That's why I take phone calls from you, because I am trying to figure out the whole perspective here and different angles on this type of thing. Of course, I don't understand walking in your shoes.
But
in our world, you grit your teeth and you're like, fuck, and you fucking hate the cop for pulling you over or doing whatever the fuck, and you just deal. But you do at that moment. You do.
I don't hate if I'm swerving in a lane incorrectly, or if I'm doing something wrong or anything like that. Yeah, that's their job. Do their job. But the gravity of the interaction, I'm telling you, is a completely different air and different feel. We just saw a video of them going crazy at University of Kentucky, and the kids there were taking selfies with the cops. I was at Ferguson, and let me tell you, they brought out the National Guard. The Air National Guard was flying F-16s over the place. They had drones out. I mean, it was
what are they going to do with the F-16s?
Gravity.
No kidding.
Hey, have you ever seen the video of the I think he's a Carolina football player who gets pulled over in South Carolina by the bad cop, and all he does is just yes sir, no sir, and he ends up getting arrested for just speeding, and his mom has to come pick him up, but this guy just says he's obviously a big black dude, so the guy assumes he's a drug dealer, and the guy's got his gun out. I mean, the cop it's aggressive, and the cop's like, get down, and the guy's like, yes sir, yes sir. Right. It's really interesting, because that's how I interact with the cops, and that's how that guy interacted with the cops.
Right.
But I don't know.
And
maybe
it's completely a different thing, and it's just there's this idea that I think by this point, I think that anything that we hear out of these police departments, what we're seeing across the country, I think need to be taken with I guess a grain of salt. I don't know. I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say.
What percentage of cops are bad in your mind?
You know what? You know what? I think that the whole institution, I think that they have unions.
All right.
I think that they...
That I'm not going to do.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That I can't even...
Wait a second.
That is as equal of a statement as that all black people break crimes.
Wait a second. And here's the thing.
That's ridiculous.
It's an apparatus.
They're not going to turn me on that point.
The worst one.
I think it's an easy argument to go, look, all you have to do is not resist arrest, and
Right.
I will give you that point because I don't oh fuck, Ken, we got to go. I can't do this.
I'll give you my phone number. Call me later.
Thank you, buddy. Ken in Chicago. Thank you. I don't think it's as easy as just telling people, look, just not,
Yeah.
don't resist arrest.
There's a gray line, a gray area where it's like, I don't know, I can't tell you what it's like to be a young black kid getting pulled over. Right. All I can tell you what it is to be like a young white kid.
Kenny.
Speaking of that, Bert, here's a video where a young black man drops some knowledge. It's a short video if you want to.
I'd like to see it, yeah.
You've been finding some videos, have you? All right. We're wrapping up, but it is a short video, Bert.
Okay.
We can play this.
Definitely.
Let's see.
Kind of videos, but I feel like this one was necessary. I was in Lexington maybe about 10 minutes ago taking care of some business, and I was pulling out of the courthouse taking a left, and the lane was filled up with traffic, but the turning lane that was a few feet up ahead of me was free, so I made my left turn and I proceeded through the median until I got to the turning lane. An officer pulls up behind me, throws on his lights. After understanding that he was there for me, I pulled off to the side, and he came up and he said, hey, how you doing, yada, yada, yada. So the reason I put you over is for improper use of the median. He told me what I did, asked for my license and my registration. I gave that to him. He left for a while. Now, I will say that while he was gone, and while he was with me, I made sure my hands were on the steering wheel. I made sure to speak very politely, as I always do. I did what he told me to do. I handed me information, and I sat there and I waited, and I turned my music down. A few minutes later, the guy comes back, hands me my stuff, and he explains, the median needs to be open for emergency vehicles, blah, 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 blah. I was in the wrong. I didn't realize it. I just did it out of habit. He gave me a warning, and I was about my way. Now, the point of this is to say that I am an African-American male. This gentleman was Caucasian. There were no problems. He did his job. I did what I was supposed to do. And that was it. I feel like people need to understand that not all officers are crooked. Not all officers are racist, bad people. And not all people who get shot or tased or arrested by officers are innocent victims. Just because you're black doesn't mean you're a victim. Just because you're white doesn't mean you're a racist. Just because you're a cop doesn't mean you're a bad person. This world really needs to stop putting labels on people and things and see them as who they are. People doing jobs, doing things. Ignorance has no color. God doesn't see color. Why should we?
Well, goddamn. We found one.
Just drop knowledge.
We found one. Found one, Kenny. Good for you. All right. Bert, this was a pleasure, buddy.
I had a blast. Thank you for having me in.
When are you going to be back?
May 6th, do Rachel Ray.
Really?
Yeah, May 6th and 7th. I'm going to try to get on Legions of Skanks. Yeah, and I just did Bobby. I just guest hosted, You Know What, Dude, for Bobby Kelly yesterday.
Nice.
And so I'll hit you guys up if you guys have free spot. I'd love to come in. I love when you guys have people like this astronaut or Neil Tyson, DeGrasse, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
We figured that would work out perfect.
Oh, it's
you with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Just fascinating fucking
fun.
people.
All right, what are we promoting? Bert Kreische on the Twitter, BertBert.com for a lot of videos and whatnot.
Yeah, tour dates, I'm sure. Phoenix. I'm in Phoenix.
May 7th through the 10th.
Yeah,
Stand Up Live in Phoenix.
Stand Up Live, and then Minnesota, and then, I'm on tour.
Oh, Levity Live. Nice.
Levity Live, West Nyack, New York, yeah.
End of May. It's a great club. Have you played it?
Yeah, I ran into Sam at the Best Buy there.
Yeah.
And it was like,
and then we went, Roland and me went to see you at Levity Live.
And I shaved Roland's back in the bathroom.
Oh, that's right. Okay. That happened I remember that.
That was
happened
a fucking fun time.
That was fun.
I love that mall.
Yeah, it's great.
It's
Palisades.
Are we going to hang out again?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
Definitely. That's my mall.
That's my mall.
That's my mall. All right, I guess that's it.
Awesome.
Ron will be doing the show tomorrow morning. First time since the whole Ron and Fez thing ended.
Yeah, Bennington.
Just call it Bennington?
I mean, it'll be the same show that he's always done on Fridays.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's first time back in a couple of weeks. It's been a while since we've had him on our channel. So tune into Bennington tomorrow morning. We'll see you guys Monday. Don't forget about Jim Norton's special on Epics tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Hopefully a lot of people tweet it out to the people. Get some promotion going. Want a lot of people to check it out, all right? All right. See you Monday.
Today's show will be available later today on SiriusXM On Demand. SiriusXM On Demand.
Bert did a great job reading this earlier on the show. He did terrific for the FanDuel people. You should be the spokesperson.
Yeah.
FanDuel is changing the way people play fantasy baseball. It's more fun than ever. Sign up now to play one-day fantasy baseball at FanDuel.com. FanDuel.com, the leader in one-day fantasy baseball for real money with immediate cash payouts. Entry fees start at just $1. Stop waiting 6 months to win a league. Play today, win tonight. Pick a brand new team any day you want. No season-long commitment. That's the key to FanDuel.com. And no upfront fees. It's not just baseball. Play NHL and NBA playoff games on FanDuel.com. David W. from Tampa, Florida won $29,975 on opening day this season on FanDuel. And so did Danny S. and Richard C., who won $13,641 and $5,385. FanDuel is paying out more than $2.5 million every single day this MLB season, but you have to play to win, so sign up today. Go to FanDuel.com, click on the microphone in the upper right-hand corner. Use the code OPIE, O-P-I-E, and sign up now. Special offer for new users. For every dollar you deposit, FanDuel will match it with up to $200 that gets earned as you play. Go to FanDuel.com to check it out for yourself. Use the promo code OPIE, O-P-I-E, FanDuel.com.
Rock is far from dead, and we'll prove it. SiriusXM